Juniata men's basketball faced Moravian College last Friday night and battled into the squad's second overtime contest of the season. Juniata ended up losing the match 84-80 to the Greyhounds, but the way the Eagles got to overtime was certainly memorable. Sophomore Lucas Malott forced a turnover under the Juniata basket. A waiting Kevin Stapleton accepted a Brian Shawley pass and drained a three-point bucket with a mere 4 seconds left on the game clock. I spoke with Kevin Stapleton after the game to hear what was going through his head as the play unfolded.
Well, I just saw the whole thing coming. I saw Luke steal it, and I saw that I was open, so I really wanted the ball. It actually got tipped to me, and I shot it and was just lucky enough to make it.
With the score tied at 69 apiece, the match slipped into overtime, and with that, Juniata fought hard and was actually leading for the first 3 minutes of OT, but couldn't come out on top after some clutch Greyhound free throws. Stapleton was Juniata's high scorer with 19 points, while sophomore Brian Shawley and junior Alex Raymond chipped in 15 each. Shawley pulled down a team-high 8 rebounds, with Raymond handing out 6 assists. Sophomore Jeremy Hayes tossed in 6 points, but also tacked up a season-high 10 assists, the most of any Juniata player this season. The Eagles posted a 45% shooting percentage from the field and shot at an impressive 55% from three-point range, with Stapleton leading the way with 5 trays. After the game, Raymond shared how much he appreciates the crowd and how it helped Juniata come back in the second half to send the game into overtime.
Yeah, we had a great crowd tonight, and it's great the energy we get from the crowd. It's hard not to use, and I think that helped in our comeback in the second half. In overtime, we just ran out, and they made more plays than we did.
But it won't be long until the Greyhounds and Eagles square off again, and Raymond and Stapleton reflected on what the squad needs to do better the next time the two teams meet.
I think we're going to have to be a little more solid defensively. I think there were a couple times or stretches where we kind of had a little let down. I think we're going to have to rebound a little bit down the stretch and just play better all around.
Moravian's a good team. They don't have a weakness, really. They're solid all around. Got to beat them next time. Can't let them score so many points.
Despite the Friday night loss, Juniata was able to rebound and took away a demanding 82-59 win over the Royals of the University of Scranton. Coming back from such a heartbreak loss, senior Dan Sokolsky, who netted 15 points against Scranton, spoke on what the team was thinking heading into such a tough matchup.
Well, pretty much we just had to come down to each other. We had to put some heart into it. We just came together as a team, and you know, we weren't going to lose this game. We had the mentality coming in that we weren't going to lose this game, and we put it all on the table.
Although the final score would convey that it was easy sailing for the Eagles, Juniata was actually down during the first 5 minutes of the contest. But Sokolsky was not prepared to give up the fight and knew exactly what Juniata needed to do to get back on top.
That we need to pick it up a little bit. We need to dig down on the defensive end, keep executing on the offensive end, and have energy, be up in them defending, and create turnovers.
Get back on top is exactly what the Eagles did, as they managed to convert 17 Scranton turnovers into 23 points, while also going on a 15-0 run on the Royals in the first stanza to put Juniata ahead 43-28 at intermission. Sophomore Brian Shawley led Juniata in points with a season-high 18, but insists that all the credit goes to the guards.
I just did the easy part. I mean, I was staying out on the three-point line, the guards are making plays, and I was just finishing it off. I think a lot of the credit goes to the guards who were able to penetrate in the lane and get me open shots.
Raymond and Stapleton also scored in the double digits with 13 and 10 points respectively. Stapleton pulled down a game-high 7 rebounds as part of a 33-27 Juniata rebound advantage. The 82-59 win over Scranton is undoubtedly an exciting win for the squad, but Shawley manages to keep it all in perspective.
It feels good, obviously, but I mean, in the long run, it's one game in a long season, and we got a long way to go still in the conference, and we got to go to their place still, and we'll be looking to get one there in every other game.
But before Juniata hits the road to play Scranton and take another crack at Moravian, they will have to first get through away games against Drew and Merchant Marine next weekend. For JuniataSports.net, I'm Kaylee McCool.